everybody, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt, and this is going to be a reading based off of the Twin Flame journey. Okay, so this is going to be for my Divine Feminines. This is a Divine Masculine message to the Divine Feminine. So a few things before we get started, you guys. Remember, you guys, I am not a psychic. I'm not here to tell you your future. This is a form of therapy here on my channel. So remember, this is all about a higher perspective, a deeper understanding, okay? Also, too, don't forget, you guys, gender is fluid as well as energy, okay? Time is irrelevant here on my channel as well, okay? So in today's reading, we are going to be doing the divine masculine to the divine feminine, excuse me. So if you are, it doesn't really matter if you're masculine or feminine, but it is going to be the divine masculine energy to the divine feminine energy, okay? Tomorrow I will be doing a divine feminine to the divine masculine check-in, all right, you guys? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. Again, if you feel like the roles should be switched, just remember energy is very fluid, so you can definitely switch the roles. And same thing with sex, okay? Energy is very fluid, okay? So we're going to go ahead and start this off with messages from Divine, all right, and see what kind of messages we have for you first. I just figured to start this reading off, the proper way would be to get advice or even just messages from Spirit for you. And then we'll start tapping into, again, masculine energy, all right, and we'll see where we're at. Now, I was really called this morning to do a spread, so I did a spread for the collective before I'm actually hopping on here and titling this video. And a few cards kept really pointing out to me that was just really significant to me, and the Justice card kept coming through a lot, okay? So this is telling me that a lot of divine masculine energy really wants to balance things out. I feel like a lot of current day, whatever you want to call it, problems, issues, right? All the things going on currently in our world have just kind of really awoken a lot of people here. Again, the energy that I'm really picking up on the most with divine masculine and divine feminine is a lot of, divine masculines are just really acknowledging a lot of their failures, their problems, their issues, and they're really wanting to address it, okay? Now, whether this is long-term or not is not really the issue. The issue is just the fact that they're awakening up to, again, acknowledging a lot of their mistakes, okay? So I do feel that a huge majority of you guys are going to be having a lot of reconciliations. Now, clearly, this is a no communication reading, okay, you guys? So if you are in contact with your lover, this reading is not going to be for you. I was very drawn to no communication. The Eight of Wands in reverse kept coming out, you guys. Again, no communication, all right, you guys? So just remember that. This is a no communication reading. All right, divine spirits, ancestors among me, please show me messages and advice for my divine feminines, please. Let's get a few shuffles, you guys, and then we'll get this started, okay? Again, messages, advice for my feminines, please, Spirit. You guys, the sun is like still coming in my back window, so you guys might see a little bit of a reflection, all right? I do apologize. All right, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say, you guys. All right, overall messages, Spirit, please, for my divine feminines. We do have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, okay? We also have show the world the real you. We're going to pull 4 cards, you guys, and then I will clarify a little bit as far as the messages go, and we'll break this down for you guys, all right? Divine Feminines, let's get 2 more cards, Spirit, please, 2 more cards. I hope all of you guys are having a good night. I know my setting keeps changing a little bit on you guys. I get very bored very quickly here, right? All right, Spirit, 2 more cards, please, for my Divine Feminines, messages and advice, please. Perfect. We actually got 3 cards, but I will take them. We also have look at the bigger picture. We have a time for healing as well as conclusions are within reach, all right? So remember, this is advice and messages for Spirit for you guys, all right, for my Divine Feminines out there. All right, so a personal issue reaches resolution. So again, remember, you guys, I was really picking up on a lot of energy of the divine masculines really coming in and balancing things out, mistakes from their past. And I do feel like a resolution that you've been holding on to with this divine masculine is going to be reaching a resolution. Again, this was kind of that energy that I was picking up on. It's not that things are going to work out right now for you guys, but I do feel like a lot of you guys as a collective are going to be having some form of communication, whether it's just having the conversation of things that they know this fly is going to drive me crazy. Things that they know they've done, maybe an apology, We will clarify and find out exactly what this is, but I do feel like a lot of issues are going to reach resolutions, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are going to have the conversation, the communication that you guys have been yearning for, right? We also have show the world the real you. So I do feel like, a lot of you guys really do have this energy of wanting to fit in and do things to fit in. If not, then the message is not for you. But this message is for those of you guys who are really just trying to fit in with everybody else, right? To blend in with the crowd. Spirit's trying to tell you to embrace your uniqueness, embrace your difference. There's this saying, I forget how it goes, but basically, why would you want to be like everybody else? That's so custom and so ordinary, right? This is that card of standing out and just being you, being different, embracing who you are, and also the true, genuine self, all right? We also have look at the bigger picture. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of my divine feminines are kind of giving up on divine masculines, okay? The wait has been so long, or maybe not that long, but either way, a lot of you guys are just really being caught up in the moment of things. Okay, this is why time is kind of irrelevant here on my channel. Again, it's this energy of just you're wanting things to happen now, and everything is kind of this current energy. Not saying that you're not searching for future, right? That you're not searching for, obviously resolution, but just not seeing the bigger scheme of things, not seeing divine intervention, not seeing divine plan. Again, just seeing kind of in the current energy and not thinking about what is happening outside of just your perception or your perspective on things, okay? We also have, and also too, this is new moon in Sagittarius, okay? So this is Sagittarius energy coming through. I'm sorry, full moon in Sagittarius, not new moon in Sagittarius. So you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your chart. We also have Aquarius and Cancer as well so far. We also have a time of healing is coming through. Obviously, you guys, this journey, the twin flame journey, is one of the hardest learning lessons you will ever go through. It's one of the hardest connections to have, but it's definitely worth the wait. It's definitely worth all of the things that you learn waiting for this connection, okay? So one of the things you're going to learn is self-healing, right? You're going to learn self-value, boundaries. You're going to learn what it is that you want, all through this pain, right? This pain of this back and forth energy with the twin flame journey, all right? We also have conclusions are within reach. Also, too, this was the balsamic moon, but conclusions are within reach. Like I said, we have two cards here on the table that are really suggesting that there's a resolution that is coming, as well as these conclusions that you're seeking coming true. Not even coming true, but just coming to an end, okay? Or at least coming within reach. So again, I'm feeling very strongly that a majority of you guys are going to be having this communication coming through, okay? And Spirit's saying this right off the get-go with messages for my divine feminines, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the divine masculine energy. Obviously, that's why you guys came. I do want to clarify a few of these, though, because I do think it's important. We are going to be clarifying the personal issue. I just want to make sure that this is about your divine masculine, okay? Maybe there's other issues. I don't know. So I do want to tap into it. I want to see what all of your issues are, or what all of the issues that you have been facing or you're waiting for resolution to, okay? All right, Spirit. All right, Spirit, a personal issue reaches resolution. I cannot talk tonight, you guys. Interesting. Okay, it's a lot of cards, you guys. A lot of cards. I am going to take them, though. Let's see if we can get a few more. There it is. All right. Yeah. Okay, so clearly, yes, we have the Two of the Cups in reverse at the bottom. So this is your person. Mainly, a majority of your issues within your mind state are going to be this twin flame union, okay? So I feel like, honestly, this twin flame union really does put a lot of pressure on my divine feminines out there. Yeah, for sure. I feel like a majority of the divine masculines are definitely in third-party situations, possibly with this Queen of Wands. It's hard to say. Also, too, you could be the Queen of Wands coming through. Either way, though, we also have the Princess of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Wands in this explanation is you, just for the simple fact the Queen of Wands, Harley, stop it. Sorry, my dog's driving me crazy over here. Again, so let me go back. I'm all over the place tonight, you guys. Don't forget, I'm live too, and my chats are open if you guys want to ask any questions pertaining to the read. I am here to answer your questions, okay? This is why I go live, so that I can interact with you guys, and that way you guys are clear on the message that is coming through if this message is for you, okay? All right, so as far as the personal issues that you're facing, bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Cups in reverse, right? That twin flame connection, okay? That soulmate connection, twin flame connection, right? in disunion, in separation, no communication, right? All right, so the Ten of Pentacles here is here in reverse coming through, telling me that the not manifesting things in your life is really playing a huge part to do with the resolutions that you're seeking, okay? Not manifesting with this person, not having the home, not having the cars, not having the traditions, the values. It's the time that you feel like you're wasting, okay? So this is definitely weighing really heavy on you here, okay? King of Cups, definitely this is your person, right? King of Cups is the, the wise man, the loving man, the beautiful divine masculine energy coming through. Three of Pentacles is here too in reverse, telling me, right, that this person is in a third party situation. Again, that third party situation might not be for all of you guys. For those of you guys, your person, your divine masculine is not in a third party situation. This is going to be work, that kind of, the outside influence that I talk about a lot here on my channel. So whether this is family, friends, whoever, ultimately there's a lot of, the divine masculine just being really influenced by a lot of what's going on around them, from third party, relationships to work, to family, to friends, to just a lot of outside influence, okay? And I feel like for a long time, honestly, a lot of the divine masculines really worked hard on these third party situations, really worked hard on work, and ultimately it just did not work out. It didn't manifest. Because remember, the twin flame journey is always a mirroring energy. So even advice to you is going to be the energy of divine masculine, okay? Especially with the Two of Cups here grounding this whole energy at the bottom of the deck, okay? So the Queen of Wands energy, I do feel like, is you coming through. Obviously, this third party situation does weigh down on you heavy, or even them, their focus on work weighs on you very heavy. Again, a huge emphasis on really seeing them work, right, without you, right? Seeing them do things without you, not having communication with them, not being able to manifest with them, not being able to share these ideas or the things that you go through with them. So there is a strong emphasis on a third party. Again, this may be work for some of y'all out there. Not all the divine masculines are in a third party, okay? The Queen of Wands energy, though, is you coming through. This is that wanting, that passionate, beginning, wanting to create new, being tired of waiting, and really just kind of consuming that Wands energy of really dreaming, hoping, wishing, yearning, desiring, and needing this individual, needing the manifestation of this connection already. Again, I'm feeling a strong presence of impatience, okay? So we also have the Princess of Swords in reverse coming through. I do feel like this is the third party. I do feel like if this is not the third party, this is just maybe your person's energy coming through and weighing heavy on you. I do feel like you do think about this third party situation a lot. And I do feel like, honestly, these thoughts have really weighed you down, okay? But because of these thoughts and because of everything that you've gone through, clearly it's all about a rebirth, a transformation, and a change taking place, okay? So with that being said, this was the messages that I had for you from Spirit. I'm not going to clarify anything else. Clearly, we know that you need to heal divine feminines. You need to take the time to take care of yourself. You never know when you might walk into divine feminine, right? Divine masculine. You never know when that day might happen where it's just the random weird ass shit that hits and it's like, oh my God, there's divine masculine. And maybe it's the day that you didn't do your hair and you look like shit, right? So ultimately you do need to take care of yourself. You need to heal. You need to pamper yourself, look good, do your makeup, shave your legs, put on lotion, really get into the taking care of yourself energy, especially if you're wanting your divine masculine to approach you already, right? If you're wanting that energy, you need to start embracing it, accepting it, and really pushing forward here, okay? Either way, this is a huge transformation taking place for you. Regardless if divine masculine steps up today, tomorrow, 10 days from now, 10 years from now, ultimately this change that is taking place with my divine feminines is really a beautiful and empowering moment, okay? So this is why Spirit's saying, show the world the real you. Don't be afraid to hold back who you are and enjoy your life, right? Look at things at the bigger picture, okay? Always look at things in the bigger picture here. Don't forget to heal. Take the time you need to heal. And of course, once you're healed and once you're ready and prepared, clear and balanced emotions, right? You got to make sure that you have everything in your, not control, but within that balanced, open-minded kind of aspect, right? All those conclusions that you want are within the reach, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into divine masculine's energy, all right? Let's see where they're at, how they're feeling, how they feel about you. We're going to be looking at what they want in the 3D of things, okay? So like long-term, all that stuff, we're going to be looking at it, all right? This should be a couple of hours long, you guys. You know me, I do really long readings, okay? I started off doing 45-minute readings, and I have progressed to like 3-hour readings. So feel free to go and come as you please. Obviously, the messages that are for you will find you, okay? All right, so we are going to be using the Tattoo Tarot. I believe that's the name of this one. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure, though, it is the Tattoo Tarot. I will be clarifying with the Hermetic deck like I always do. We'll also do some overall advice, maybe possibly from the decks here. Most definitely we'll look at possible outcome as far as just clarifying goes, okay, with the Island Time Wellness deck. All right, that was a mouthful for me, all right, you guys? All right, Spirit, show me what I need to see when it comes to divine masculine energy, please. Let's look at their current energy and see where they're at. Spirit, show me where my divine masculine's current energy is at. All right, you guys, I do feel like they're still being a little immature when it comes to love, okay? They want you, they desire you, they yearn you. They're really craving here for you. You know, we do have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that they are thinking a lot about how they've left you behind. They've left you. They think about, it's weird. It's like they actually think about the exact things that you think about. You know, they think about how they walked away from you here. You know, they think about how they've caused sorrow and sadness to you by walking away. I feel like, honestly, too, they even know here that they walked away and what they walked away to wasn't good, right? But there's still this immature love coming through, okay? Page of Cups, though, they do want to communicate here, okay? They want to communicate their love to you. I do feel like a lot of them, my throat has been really dry, so I do feel like a lot of them, and of course, this has kind of been coming through in most of my readings, you guys. Divine masculine is just really afraid to speak their emotions. Remember, we've talked about this before. Divine masculines feel like expressing their emotions make them weak. Okay, so there's a lot of pride and ego in a lot of the divine masculine's energy as far as the 3D energy goes, right? That masculine energy, not quite that divine energy yet. But, you know, they do regret a lot of the pain. They think about all the same emotions that you think about, but they think about it from your point of view. So I feel like they're being very empathic, right? They're really feeling the emotions. I do feel like they're having a hard time really just manifesting this thing, all right? They don't know how to actually create. They don't know how to actually take action, okay? So it's not that they don't think about the pain they've caused you. It's not that they don't think about, you know, that equal give and take, right, with the Six of Pentacles. It's not that they don't want to create with you. It's just that they don't know actually how to, okay? Again, there's a lot of fear, a lot of outside perception, outside influence. There's a lot of stuff going on in the divine masculine's energy right now, all right? But I do feel like they want to take action. I feel like it's just, you know, taking a little while. I really feel like the baby steps is really important with your person right now. Divine masculine is just in an immature kind of manifestation stance, if that makes sense, all right? All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and look at the current energy of the divine masculines, please. Current energy of the divine masculines, please. Okay. It's like, yep, that's it, right? Okay, it's a lot of cards, but we will take them. You know me, I take all my cards, you guys. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, all right, you guys? So this is telling me that clearly this lack of love, all right? So this is that same energy. Divine masculine knows that the love you gave them is just not compared to, there's nothing else that can compare to your love. The love that you gave them, I feel like they tried to replicate it, right? They tried to find this love, or maybe it's not that they even tried to find the love again. I feel like a lot of them just didn't know what that love was until they didn't have your love anymore, right? Divine Femme. Let's take a look here. It's a lot of energy, but I will tell you, man, current energy, again, look, this is starting to read off with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? This is them really evaluating shit here, all right? So they're really thinking about everything that they've done, Divine Femme. They're thinking about everything that they feel like is a mistake, right? They know that what they have created is not really what they want. They know that the things they've created, it's just not the same that it was with you. Again, with this ace, you know, the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse, they don't have this love anymore, right? Not having this love, the next card up is the Death card, right? And the upright has changed them. It's transformed them. right? The lack of your love has really transformed your person here. That is the grounding energy. So because of the lack of this love that you gave them, the changes are taking place. They're really evaluating everything here, Divine Femmes, okay? They're really thinking about where they want to be 10 years from now, what they want life to look like in 20 years, okay? They think about what life would be with you. They think about how they can grow a family with you, how they can grow a home with you, share traditions, share value, right? Make plans, grow. Again, divine masculines are having a real hard time actually manifesting right now. A very hard time. King of Pentacles in reverse. It's not that they're not the King of Pentacles, right? It's not that they can't use this earthly possession and actually manifest. They're just not real sure how to use it. Or it's more of I'm feeling really honestly with the divine masculines, it's because they've manifested things and these things aren't what they expected or what they thought they were going to be. So this is a lot of fear here with divine masculines, okay? A lot of fear in this. But they are taking action with this Queen of Swords. So here's this Queen of Swords coming through, right? I do feel like, honestly, divine masculines are very clear here. I feel like when it comes to their emotional side, they're balancing the logics and the emotions very well here. I feel like previous to the loss of this love, your person was so much in their ego, they didn't fully understand what this was, right? There's no way they could because they weren't in their emotions. Their emotions weren't balanced here. It was all logic, right? It was all ego. And I do feel like, honestly, with this Queen of Swords energy, they've balanced those emotions and now they're actually thinking about the things they've done. Again, going back to the messages for you, right? They're thinking about the pain they've caused you when they walked out on you, when they weren't stable, when they weren't consistent. They're clear here. They understand these things, right? They've kind of created a lot of stagnation though because of it. I feel like, honestly, the exact same things you're going through when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling like you just want to know what this person feels like for you, they're going through the same thing. Maybe not in that exact same moment. Maybe it's 30 minutes later. Maybe it's an hour later. Maybe they don't show it the same way, but ultimately they feel the same pain you feel. This is very clear coming through. And because of that, they're really in their head here. They're so far in their head that, again, it's not that they haven't balanced out their emotions. Before, they had no emotions. The Queen of Swords energy is someone who understands their emotions and balances out their emotions very logically, okay? I still feel like, again, there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done as far as taking the step to fully embrace the emotions, right? To be able to communicate emotionally. But this person's very clear. It's just that there's so many thoughts in the divine masculine's thought process right now that it's very hard for them to organize their thoughts. This is why they can't manifest right here, right? Four of Swords in reverse. This is those thoughts that literally are just going chaotic in divine masculine's head, right? It's every thought that you're feeling. It's every thought that they've felt. It's the regret. It's the mistakes of current situations, of past tense, of making mistakes in the future too. This is a very, again, a lot of thoughts, but it's also a fixation on fixing things, balancing out things, right? So it's like divine masculine knows they fucked shit up. They know that they hurt divine femme. They know they hurt you, but ultimately they live with this. They can't, it's like they can't organize these thoughts at all, but yet they're fixated on all of them. Does that make sense? So it ends up creating so much stagnation because they can't get shit done. They can't organize their thought process. Therefore, they can't manifest because, again, they're sitting here thinking of every single thing you think, everything they've done wrong, everything they're thinking, everything that everybody else around them is thinking. Ultimately, it's so many thoughts, and then this isn't even adding the things that they want to do to fix the equations, the balancing, right? This isn't including how they want to rewrite the wrongs, right? Fix the wrongs, not make the same mistakes again. Again, this is all thoughts in their head here. So they have all these great, amazing thoughts of how they want to fix things, the seeds they planted, what they want long-term, what they want as far as growth goes, right? Expansion. But they can't manifest because, again, they've got so many damn ideas in their head from, again, the sad, the beautiful, the burdened, the growth, all of it. They can't manifest. They can't just grab one because they don't know which one to grab or where to start, right? But they're clear that they want to take action here, okay? They're ready to fight through these problems, through the fears. They're ready to start this battle. They've already taken the first steps needed to take this battle, right? This is why your person's the Queen of Swords energy, right? This could also be the way they think about you. They're positive and they're sure about the feminine energy that they've heard, that they've walked away from. Remember, we kept seeing the Five of Cups in reverse. This person is very clear when it comes to going through this battle. They are willing to take this war. They are willing to go to war and fight for what they feel that they rightfully deserve. Yes, they love you. Yes, they want you. Yes, they desire you. But this war is about what they want, what makes them happy. The same thing that you should be working on, right, Divine Femmes? This is exactly the battle they're willing to fight for here. They're willing, with the Seven of Wands, to go through. Look, I feel like a lot of the divine masculines here, honestly, are really afraid that because again, this is a twin flame connection. This is a non-communication. So there's a lot of this person coming and leaving, okay? A lot of lack of consistency here, a lot of lack of stability. This person knows, look, we also have the Seven of Cups. That's 3 sevens on the table. 3 sevens. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Sorry, we're missing the Seven of Swords. But we do have 3 sevens on the table, okay? This is telling me there's a lot of problems and fears. I really feel like divine masculine right now is afraid that if they fight this fight and they go to war and they battle and they go through all of this, loss of what mistakes they made that they have to, again, close the door with, right? So those are going to be losses, right? They have to also think about the growth. They have to think about how they hurt you. And more importantly, going through the battle, going through this war, they're really afraid that you still can reject them here, right? Seven of Wands energy. They know that they chose the wrong option. And it's not that they chose the wrong option. It's just that the option they chose wasn't filled with the abundance they were expecting, okay? They really got wrapped up into how that cup looked from the outside, not fully understanding what was in that cup. Whatever decision it was made, right? Whether this was work, a third party situation, another female, whether this was, again, just allowing their family to impact their decisions, right? Doesn't matter. This person, your divine masculine, knows now, right? Divine masculine's not playing right. They're being serious. They're really taking action, okay? Yes, they're having some issues when it comes to the way they're thinking here, but again, they're ready to fight. They're ready to fight for what they want. They're ready to fight for you. They're ready to fight for love, what it is the love they haven't had. This is what they're willing to fight for, right? This love that transformed them, that made them see things, right? Those illusions, made them see what was really actually in that cup that they chose. We do have the Two of Pentacles here, okay? But look, honestly, this is going to be pretty common because you're looking at someone who is having a hard time organizing their thoughts here, okay? So manifestation can't even take place. So you expect them to be balanced? No, it's not going to happen. Their thoughts aren't balanced. There's an imbalance within divine masculine. Divine masculine is having a hard time right now. When things are thrown their way, they don't know how to cope, because you have to remember, they're just now starting to understand a little bit of that emotions, right? How to actually bring in some of the emotions, because before the divine masculine was in such an egotistical state, in such a prideful state, that emotions were never a part of their life. I feel like this current energy is very almost scared shitless because they don't know what to expect. It's like they feel like they're not at home, but at the same time, they don't know where home is. Even the power of love that has transformed their life, the love that you gave them that has literally changed everything, maybe not in the moment you gave it to them, but in the moments that they didn't have it, right? The awakening started to slowly take place because, again, it's not that they went looking for your love. It's just that nothing has compared to the love that you have given them. Because of this, everything is unbalanced. You are the balance, right? This is that equal give and take in love. They know that you, with this power of love is so intense, you guys. Even in the reverse, this power, again, it's all of the emotions that you can think about when you love someone. Okay, the way you feel about divine masculine, right? You don't care if you're miserable for the rest of your life, just as long as you know that you're loving them, that you are going to make them the best that they can be as far as speaking positively to them, right? Encouraging them to be the best and expand, right? Those thoughts, the true love, right? The long term, when you're old, you know, when you may have to wipe their ass, all of it, right? You think about it from a, not what it does for me, but what it does for them. That is true love, right? True love is when you are willing, well, to an extent, divine femmes, don't give all of yourself away. Remember, you got to love yourself too, because if you don't love yourself, you can't love someone else. Again, you guys know me in my readings, but divine masculine is not balanced without this love. And this is what has divine masculine feeling so off, right? It's like they can't really explain it in this current energy. I'm even having a hard time explaining it. But they know that not having this love, things aren't right. Things aren't working to their advantage. Things are really hard or just too easy. There's no balance in their life. It's like, because there's no balance, they know. It's like, again, because there's no balance, they know they're at fault. They know they're at fault for the pain they've caused. They know they're at fault for the ending, the destruction, their ending, their destruction. Your person literally is defeating themselves here. They're actually defeating themselves to the point where they can't manifest, right? I'm not saying that it's not going to happen. We're just barely in the beginning energy, their current energy. Their current energy, they still have some work to go. I'm going to be honest with you, femmes, okay? But they're acknowledging their mistakes. Not only are they acknowledging their mistakes, but we have, again, the 7 of Wands in the middle of this reading, right? This is them going to battle regardless. If you say yes or no, they're going to try here. Let's see here. Let's clarify a few of these, and then we will get into their dream state, and we'll see where it is that they're dreaming, like where their dreams are at, where their creations, their hopes, their desires, their wants, their needs, that stuff, right? We'll also see if we can't tap into, if you guys have been having dreams, maybe their dreams can kind of, maybe you guys are speaking to each other in your dreams. So I wanted to bring the dream state into this. And then we'll go from the dream state to the 3D state, okay? So what they're actually doing in the 3D based off of this energy, okay? But let's clarify what exact, look, bottom of the deck, we have the death card, right? Huge transformation taking place, huge change here, okay? Let's clear the deck a little bit here because I didn't really shuffle. I just want to clarify what exactly it is that they want to manifest with you here. I also want to know what they're fighting for. I really don't care about the illusions at this point that they're getting over because it doesn't matter. They've gotten over the fears, right? They're willing to fight, but I want to know how hard they're going to fight and what they're going to fight for, and of course, what it is that they want to manifest with you. Ending of this read, though, with the 10 of Swords, there's an ending to it, period. Girls, calm down, please. I have all the kids, so they're on the internet, so you guys might get a little lag, okay? Because we are doing this live. So yeah, I do know that they end this state, right? Wow. Death card, 7 of Cups. Interesting. The Death card, again, transformation, change, and we have the Seven of Cups, right? Seven of Cups, right? So yeah, like I said, they're just really in their problems and fears right now. There's a lot of fears of, you know, because you got to think about it. Like, if your person's in a committed relationship, do you know how hard it is for them to just pack up their shit and walk out the door? It's not that easy, especially if they have a house, they have bills, they have, you know, someone that maybe possibly loves them, maybe in the same amount as you do, but just not in the same way, right? It's not their fit, right? They can't be the twin flame. There's only one twin flame, right? So ultimately they have to settle for a soulmate connection, right? A learning experience. So they have to let down that person. And that's a heavy burden. This is also in their thought process here. I feel it. There's a lot of battling all of this shit in their head. I feel like a lot of my divine feminines really need to pray for your divine masculines, okay? There's a lot of energy of being very, I feel like tug of rope, right? There's a lot of really back and forth energy here. And I feel like, honestly, nobody's praying for them. Look, Death card still, Queen of Cups. Yeah, being in separation. Look, I feel like, honestly, a lot of you guys, you can heal them with your energy, ladies. Okay, you really can here. And I feel like some of you guys need to. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody. Hey, Amy, how are you, babe? This isn't going to be for all of you guys. Not all of you guys need to pray for your divine. I mean, you can always pray for your divine masculine. It's not going to hurt them any. But I do feel like they are going through a lot of tug of war. And this twin flame connection is strong enough to where you can send them positive vibes. You can send them positive energy. You can pray for them. You can lift them up even in separation, just like you're doing. Your love is making them realize what it is that they want and what it is that they deserve. Straight up here, you guys. All right, King of Swords. Queen of Cups in the upright, right? He's not taking action, but you're standing there as the Queen of Cups, right? You still got the love. Your arms are open. You're waiting. You've been waiting. It's a beautiful energy. It's a very beautiful energy. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, new passionate beginnings with the Queen of Cups energy, right? It's new love. You wanting the new beginning, them wanting the new beginning with you. It's here, right? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Queen of Wands energy, yet again, and the Queen of Cups. Man, divine femmes, they seriously are not only in love with you, but they seriously, intensely, intimately are craving you, right? They creatively want to expand with you. They want passion. They want to influence you in positive ways. They want to expand with you creatively. They also want to love the shit out of you. They know that you are the loving queen. They know that you can give them this passion, this intimacy, but you can also hold it down when it comes to this abundance of love. You got the love, right? All right. Like I said, let's clarify here the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit, why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Interesting, very interesting. Okay, something else flipped. Hold on. You know me, guys. I will take all the cards out of the deck. Full circle here, right? Full completion. Knight of Wands on the table too, taking action. Wow, Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, right? Releasing the burdens here, okay? Grounding energy is them releasing these burdens, okay? The Knight of Wands did come out in the crossfire. So did the Princess of Cups here. Hold on, we've got the Ten of Cups, okay, in reverse. We've got the Ten of Swords. Wow, you guys, seriously, four tens on the table. Nine of Swords, beautiful. Eight of Cups in reverse. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Chariot in the upright. All right, let me explain this to you here, you guys. Let me get organized, all right? Okay. So I do feel like, honestly, there's still this immaturity when it comes to their emotions, okay? And they know this. This is not something that is of issue, okay? And remember what I was telling you guys about a whole lot of it's like they have issues with manifesting because they're thinking about everything. Okay, well, this applies to the way they love too, right? Because they're thinking about it so much. It's like they're doing better than they were before, all in their ego, but ultimately they're still battling emotions, right? They're still having a hard time, and this is why the Princess of Cups, this is their feminine energy, back and forth, right? The sideways position is telling me they're back and forth in their emotions, okay? But they're also back and forth when it comes to the Knight of Wands energy, okay? So this is that passion. It's like they know that where they're at right now when it comes to this Seven of Pentacles is they know their current energy. Their current energy is they want passion and love, and they're not in passion and love. Okay, so they're back and forth with, do I stay in this situation where I'm at where it's all right, the love's okay, or do I actually go after what it is that I deserve? You know, this what I don't feel, right? This what keeps holding me on to wanting this, right? This energy of love that has transformed them. They don't even understand it, right? They're having a very hard time. Yes, they're clear on the actions that they want to take, but they're still having a very hard time actually taking action, okay? Because they're back and forth. They're back and forth when it comes to, again, the two things that I said with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. They're very back and forth with it. Is it real? Is this love real? Yes, they're on an intimate level. It's more, look, they don't have you right now. So to them, they're having a hard time understanding if they can actually create this in the reality. They feel like this is a massive dream. Does that make sense? So this is where the problems and fears are at, right? Those are those thoughts, okay? We also have the Ten of Cups, right? They know that where they're at, what they've created, they're not happy. They don't have abundance when it comes to love. They don't have this love. They do not have the Ten of Cups, period, okay? Yes, baby? Okay, honey. We have the Ten of Swords again, right? This is the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and now the Ten of Swords is coming up in the upright. Period, you guys. 2 Ten of Swords. This is them ending the way they've thought, right? I do feel like they have really progressed here with, again, this is why I feel like they're taking action. I feel like they needed this stagnation. They needed this fixation so that they could really focus on all the shit in their head, right? From the third party to you to work to finances, to manifestation, long-term goals, all of it, okay? But they're putting an ending to this. They know that they've ruined themselves here. And I will go back over you guys in the comments towards the end. Well, not towards the end, but towards the end of this, before we get into the next question. And I'll go back over the questions just to make sure there's nothing I missed. You guys have a little bit of patience with me. It's just me. I don't have any moderators or anything. But I do try to go over the comments as much as possible, okay? This energy, though, that your divine masculine is currently in is in an energy of understanding that their thought process has fucked them, okay? They know that, yes, this stagnation helped them, like, to understand what their shit was in their head, and they know that they have to put an ending to the way they're thinking. They know that they're not happy. They understand they're not happy. They understand what you can give them and how where they're at is not that. But again, this is still in the thought process. This isn't the manifestation, but this is where it starts, right? If they can organize their thoughts, now they can start to organize things in the actual 3D, okay? We also have the Nine of Swords, right? The Lord of Despair and Cruelty. They're staying up late at night, you guys. Y'all know the Nine of Swords, right? Nine of Swords is your person's really thinking about this, okay? I do feel like your person goes back and forth here. It's like they're about to complete this cycle when it comes to the way they think. Okay, not the actions they take, but the way they think here, right? This clouded fuckery in their head, right? The despair, the restraints, the self-restraints, the shit that's actually holding them back here. They know currently that they have to put an end to this. They know that the staying up late at night thinking about all the things they can do and not taking action is ultimately their ruin. They know this, okay? They're putting an end to this. This is beautiful, okay? Divine masculine is going to manifest walking back to what it is that they walked away from, okay? They know they have to put an ending to having you feel Like they have completely walked away and they're never coming back. They know that they have you feeling like this, okay? They know they have you feeling unsure, unclear, unwanted, unloved. It's not that you can't feel the love, it's that they know. Again, remember, when you're sad in your room, when you're crying, when you really feel them and you're just missing them, they go through the same emotions. They may not handle it the same way. They may get angry. They may drink. I mean, I don't see the devil card here, but again, it's kind of one of those energies that just happens, right? Five of Wands, look, they don't want to, straight up, they don't want to be defeated anymore. They don't want to defeat, they don't want you to feel defeated. They don't want to defeat you anymore. They know that walking away defeated you. And they know, because remember, divine masculine is mirroring divine feminine. Divine masculine knows that they defeated you, but more importantly, they defeated themselves. They know this, okay? We also have the Hierophant. They were being closed-minded. They're going to manifest all of these things. The things that they weren't being open-minded to, they're going to take action with the Chariot here, straight up. So I'm clarifying. So we're ending it here with the Ten of Swords, right? This is in the reverse. This is that energy of things are ending around them. They're not taking the action to end things. And then we clarify what it is that they're manifesting. And they're manifesting the Ten of Swords in the upright, putting an ending to the way their thoughts are controlling their actions, putting an ending to the having you feel defeated or them being defeated. They're putting an end to the walking away from you and abandon you. Seriously, straight up, they're taking action here, you guys. Okay? This is actually a very beautiful energy. Divine masculine knows what your love is, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. And again, this power of love is what has created this transformation. Straight up, you guys. That's beautiful. The power of love that you have and you did is here. It's coming through very heavy, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify one more thing here. Let's clarify this Six of Wands, all right? Let's see what action, what it is that they're about to go to war for. I have a feeling it has a lot to do with this same energy here, okay? They're going to go to war for you, okay? I know I said that a little soon without any cards clarifying, but I'm feeling it very heavy here. Spirit, clarify the Seven of Wands, please. I need to get a higher chair. My chair is like really low tonight. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands, energy, spirit. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Okay, there's that cool, wow, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, you guys. It's all about, look, you see that fly? That fly's driving me insane. All right. This is live TV, you guys. This is what happens. Anything goes, right? All right, so we do have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This is telling me that your person's energy is trusting their intuition when it comes to the Queen of Wands, all right? So again, you guys could have fire in your chart. If not, this is just that energy of taking action, being ambitious, being driven, being passionate, influencing themselves to really take action, or even influence the ones around them to take action, okay? With what? The Blasted Tower in reverse, the things that they have they have demolished, okay? The things that they have naturally just destroyed. Wow, you guys. Wow, this is so beautiful. And the Queen of Pentacles, look, they know that they can manifest with you. They know that long-term you're stable. They know that you've been patient. Even in separation, you've loved them. They know that they can really manifest with you here with this Queen of Pentacles, okay, straight up. They're willing to fight for this manifestation with their divine feminine. They're willing to fight for the intimate connection, the creation, right? They're here for this. They are here for the Queen of Wands. They are here for the Queen of Pentacles. They want to, again, what did I say? The things that they've destroyed, they want to fix here. They are willing to go to war. They don't care if they just demolish everything that they've created. Ultimately, they want this reconciliation. They want this balancing. They know that you balance them and they balance you, period here. This is very, very heavy. This is very, very strong. They are talking, they are feeling, they are taking action to reconciliation, right? The reconciliation of the energy, the balancing act of energy here, okay? They're taking action. They want to reconciliate. They're trusting their intuition here. That's actually really beautiful. Your power, right? The power of love that took place in separation, not together, is really waking them up here. Okay. They want to reconciliate with you. They're trusting their intuition here. I mean, that's pretty damn clear. All right. And this is just current energy. Okay. This is not future energy. This is not possible outcome. That is just the current energy. All right. So currently your person does have some problem and fears, but they're willing to fight through these problems and fears. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's going on in the dream state here. Let me go over the questions before we actually get into the dream state, just to make sure we are all on the same page. All right, let's see. I already said hi, Amy. Happy Saturday to all of you guys. If I sense the indecision, but have no evidence or knowledge of them being in another connection, could it be another energy and eternally keeping him stuck? Well, yeah, just because as well, and honestly too, it could even be your energy keeping him stuck, Amy. If you're not growing, twin flames, it's like they expand. Okay, twin flames expand together, but more importantly, they expand solo, okay? Because of the lack of the balancing act, right? So they go through all the trials, the tribulations, and separation. So ultimately, the growth is in the separation, not in the actual connection. The connection is the reward, right? So it's like you have to go through that battle to get the reward. So ultimately, Amy, it can be your energy just as much as it can be, yes, someone else who may be obsessed with your person. You know, there can be outside influence. There can be all types of things going on. But if you sense it, trust your intuition, but just make sure that you're trusting your intuition and not your ego, because we all know how hard it can be, especially if we've been in our ego state for so long. You'll think your intuition is your intuition and it's your ego. So just really try to, you know, ask spirit, ask divine, you know, for guidance. If you don't get answers, that means that you've made the right decisions. Okay. So, or you're feeling the right thing. Remember that. Okay. Let's see. Bree said the third party doesn't have to be a person. It can be work, family, school, and definitely an internal conflict. Most definitely. Oh, you said internal. Yes. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Bree. Thank you. Most definitely, Bree. Sorry about that. I'm late, you guys. I'm late, all right? One of the hardest things for me has been holding back from sending him a text asking how he is. Anyone else? Correct. Okay, Kareen. That is one of the hardest things, but let me tell you something. Play the game, okay? He already knows how you feel, right? So you don't need to text him. You don't need to call him. And if your energy is that strong, this twin flame connection, you don't have to have that conversation. You need to be confident within your own energy to know that it doesn't matter how long it takes. When God says you're ready, you're ready. The only thing you do by wanting to text and wanting to control the situation is stop the connection from ever evolving. You have to expand as an individual in a twin flame connection just as much as your divine masculine does, okay? It's really important, you guys, because again, if you're all focused on this divine masculine, the process, the change, the transformation is not going to take place with you. The being on your couch and crying for 2 weeks straight is wasting more time than it is doing you good, right? Does that make sense? But I still love you, Kareen. I've been there. I get it. I totally get it. You have to let them come to you, especially if you guys have already put all the effort into it. It's your turn to sit back and allow them to come to you. But if you're focusing that energy on them, they don't need to do anything. Yes, your energy's working and they're expanding and they're growing, but you have to give it to them too. They're expanding and growing. Yes, your energy is what kickstarted it, but they're wanting to take action because they know now. They know what your love was compared to the love that they have. And ultimately, they know that they need to change their life, regardless if it's you or not. Now, ultimately, it is you. This is the divine twin flame connection. But in their mindset, regardless if it's you or not, the growth is what's important in a twin flame journey. Most definitely. All twin flames will feel each other, you guys. Yes. Focus on yourself. Pray for your divine masculines, you guys. Lift them up, right? Look, here's that devil card already. Remember I was telling you, I feel like some of them are kind of using alcohol, whatever, to escape the reality of the emotions because, again, you make them feel weak, right? Yeah, they're taking action. King of Swords. Look, there's the Seven of Swords in reverse. I do feel like they're taking action and they feel like they're going to be defeated here. Okay. They feel like you're going to turn them down. Okay. It's like, and rightfully, you got to admit they're kind of right in some way, shape, and form, because, you know, I do feel a lot of you guys playing the game when they come back. So ultimately, and I don't mean playing the game and hurting them, but, you know, when they come to take action, even though they feel defeated, they're already prepared for you to say no. They're already prepared for you to play the game, right? Because you have to remember, they've been in their ego and their logic. You're just now learning this. You get what I'm saying? Men always play the field because they don't have the emotions that feminine energy does, right? So they have to learn the emotions, and us, feminine energy being so emotional, we have to learn how to be a little bit more stern, a little bit more protective over our emotions. We have to learn the logic of it. So ultimately, that's what's going on here, okay? Now, we also have the Moon in reverse and the King of Swords, right? So taking action when it comes to the things that used to be illusions, right? The things that they know, again, the Seven of Cups energy, same kind of energy, right? It's like they know now what was in those cups, and what was in those cups is not the abundance that they deserve, okay? The abundance that they seek, the abundance that you have given them. And I'm hearing this loud and clear. Nothing compares, okay? It's like that song, oh my God, nothing compares to you. Oh, what is it the Cranberries? No. Sinead O'Connor? Gosh, I can't even remember right now. But you guys, yes, I think you know what song I'm talking about. Nothing compares to you. Like legit, no love has compared to you. And they're, look, I'm telling you. Yeah, look, Seven of Swords. Again with another seven, you guys. You guys, seriously. A lot of problems and fears is the only thing stopping this connection right now, okay? And I feel like, this, okay, because again, this is mirroring, you guys. Yes, we're about to focus on the dreams, but I want to come back to this really quickly here. You guys are mirroring each other. You're afraid that they're not going to come to you, okay? And they're afraid that you're not going to accept them here. Straight up. Knight of Swords, really taking action, okay? All right, let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Let's take a look at the dreams. Dream state, right? That wasn't supposed to happen so quickly. Look, no communication with the Emperor right off the bat, okay? Your person's having dreams about not communicating with you, and I feel like this is more of that that energy of their minds playing tricks on them, okay? Because it's like this is what they're living with in their energy, right? In their thoughts, in their mind state. They know that they are your emperor, or they know that you feel that way as well, right? Especially your energy. They know that you see them as the emperor. You see them as your counterpart. They know this, and they know there's no communication. They have dreams about not communicating with you. Like this would be their nightmares, okay? Their nightmares over and over again is this disunion, them not communicating with you, them not taking fast action. The stagnation is their nightmares. Does that make sense? They know that, again, that they're your counterpart and that they're not taking action. So this is in their dream state, okay? This is how they feel. And I feel like, again, mirroring energy here. You guys telepathically speak to each other, and I feel like in your dreams, you're dreaming about each other. And I feel like this energy you've had in your dreams as well. Very clearly, I'm hearing this. You've had these dreams as well. It's like you've had a dream, you try to talk to them, and they don't speak to you. Or you're in a room with them in a weird place like a church or like a VFW hall or something, or like a club. It's like, you know how dreams are different, but ultimately it's like you're in the same room with them and you feel their energy, but they don't communicate to you. This is in your dreams, both of you guys. Wow. Dream state, Spirit, show me the dream state, please. The Tower in reverse. There's the Five of Cups. It's a lot of cards, you guys. Bottom Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? So grounding energy with the dream state is them not taking action, okay? So you have to understand here that this is where their dreams are coming from. This is the burdens that they're carrying, right? The burdens they're carrying is, again, not taking action when it comes to the feminine energy, okay? Two of Cups is in the cross position, okay? Back and forth on the twin flame connection. I feel like, honestly, they don't know to take action or not. Again, same energy of back and forth when it actually comes to making the decision, okay? King of Pentacles is now in the upright. Queen of Pentacles is not. Nine of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So in their dream state, there's a lot of dreams back and forth, okay? Their dreams, very interesting, are kind of all over the place, but at the same time are very powerful, okay? We have dreams, and this is, again, look, the beginning is the Emperor in reverse. So again, this is that disunion, them knowing that they're not in a counterpart, okay? Them lacking the counterpart, period, right? They know there's no communication, and they have a lot of fears in their dream state when it comes to not having this communication. The Tower in reverse, again, they feel like they've created a lot of distraction. So I do feel like in their dream state, they're having a lot of panicking type of nightmares, right? Where like maybe a tornado's chasing them, maybe buildings are falling behind them. Maybe you guys are having dreams like that, or maybe bombs. I'm getting bombs, fire, bombs, lots of fires and bombs right now. I feel like, and look, this is because of the destruction they've caused in this union, right? The uncertainty in this union, or the feelings of uncertainty in this union. This weighs heavy on destruction, okay? So again, they're having a lot of nightmares here. They know they've walked away from you. Five of Cups energy in reverse. They know they've hurt you. They dream about this a lot. I also feel like they have dreams of actually coming back to you. And I feel like you have dreams like that too, but it's never actually long term. I feel like it's like always the second you wake up, it's like, dang it, you know? It's like, it's not reality. It's just dream state. So unfortunately, it hurts like hell when you wake up, right? Same thing with their energy here. Same thing. Knight of Pentacles, they do manifest, though, this unhappiness, right? With the Nine of Cups right next to it. They manifest this unhappiness. They manifested this unhappiness. So again, in their dream state, they realize it's like if they have a dream, it's like you may be doing something together, and then all of a sudden it goes to another situation, another family, maybe back to where their current energy's at in dream state. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of manifesting unhappiness in the dream state, okay? Huge emphasis on nightmares here, straight up. On the other end, we have a lot of manifestation going on in the dream state, okay? I feel like they know that you're a gift from God, okay? They know that this is a divine path. They know this is a twin flame connection. I feel like they feel your energy as much as you feel theirs, okay? I do feel like, honestly, too, there's a lot of energy of them acknowledging that you're a gift. I feel like they've asked in their dream state, ancestors or someone's come to them, right? Maybe angels, maybe they don't even know. Maybe it's someone that they can't see their face in the dream, but ultimately someone's come to them and spoken to them in a dream that you are a gift. I feel like they've gotten confirmation in their dream state here, okay? In their dream state, though, they are working hard. They are taking action on the positive side, okay? Which means they do have dreams of speaking to you. They have dreams of maybe seeing you with a kid, or seeing, you know, a home and not really knowing what home it is, but feeling like it's home. They're manifesting here, but in their dreams, it's still this fear of you not wanting to manifest with them. So I do feel like they do have nightmares, again, in the same way you do, just in a different perspective, okay? Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Look, on the upside, and I feel like on the upside, this is very rare, okay? I feel like this really consumes most of their dream state. Every now and then they get lucky and they have a dream about working hard on a future with you, the couple, you two together, right? Again, there's a lot of fears in their dreams, but you have to remember they're currently in the sevens. We've seen so many sevens in this reading. They're currently in a lot of problems and fears, right? Yes, they're willing to take action and fix things between you and them, but ultimately in this dream state, they can't fully manifest, right? Again, I feel like when they wake up, it's like they hate waking up because regardless if it's bad or good, they see you in their dream state. In their dream state, they want to take action. In their dream state, they want to manifest. I think it's very, very interesting how their dream state is very similar to how you feel. Again, this is strong mirroring energy, you guys. Strong mirroring energy, okay? Super strong. Let's see where we at on time, 1 hour and 6 minutes. Okay. There you go, JC. I feel bad for your person because if they feel like this and they're not communicating, just think about how bad it hurts you that they're not communicating with you. It's hurting them just as bad. And I feel like as someone who's in their ego and pride, that's got to be seriously damaging, right? And this would explain why they're in the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords energy. They're tired of it because if this is in their dream state, this is in their 3D state. They're thinking about it, regardless if they're manifesting like their dream state or not. It's weighing on them, not only in their dreams, but in the reality too. This is how it is. This is how it's been for Divine Feminines for a long time. Let's take a look at the 3D though, okay? I'm not going to clarify the dream state because I felt that very strongly. Again, I do feel like there's an unbalancing even in the dream state, right? It's like, again, they have a lot of nightmares here. A lot of nightmares, again, about not having you or not communicating with you. I feel like their own burdens weigh heavy on them in their dream state. Does that make sense? In the same thing as the overall energy when we first got into this reading. You know, they know they hurt you. They know they've created this abandonment. They know they created abandonment issues for you, right? More importantly, I feel like once they lost you and they understood the power that you gave them, like that love that you actually gave them, I feel like then they felt like they abandoned themselves, right? By not trusting their intuition. I feel like, honestly, they got a lot of intuitive hits and they never spoke how they truly felt to you. And remember, we saw the 7 of Cups a few times, right? So they're still hoping, dreaming, and wishing, though, here to manifest, okay? Yeah, the Chariot's coming through again, taking fast action. King of Pentacles is still there. They're in the energy of manifesting now. Okay, so they put an ending to the way they think, and now we're going to see what's applying in the 3D here. Look, the Emperor's in the upright, not in disunion here, okay? And we have the Chariot as well. The Emperor's taking action, okay? Seriously here. We know the Emperor misses you, wants you, yearns for you, desires you, craves you, wants to taste you, right? They know they've created a lot of sadness and sorrow, and I feel like, honestly, they're going through a lot of sadness and sorrow too here, but they're still with the Chariot energy, right? Chariot energy still wanting to take action and understanding that this is divine. I feel like they have woken up to the twin flame journey. Even if they haven't researched it, even if they don't really know what it is, I feel like they know. Look, here we are with the 6 of Wands again, you guys. 6 of Wands energy. They're going to fight for it, and the Chariot's still at the bottom of the deck. They're coming. It may take them a little bit. Knight of Wands energy, yeah. They want to take action when it comes to the passion, right? But double action here, okay? Double action when it comes to passion, creativity, intimacy, that connection, right? Heavy energy, you guys. Heavy, heavy energy. I feel like, honestly, they fantasize about you a lot, okay? I feel like, yeah, look, the Magician, you guys. Seriously. Knight of Wands. I've had 4 cards now, 5 cards now about taking action. Yeah, straight up, you guys. What are they taking action to? This disunion with the Two of Cups. Yeah. Can't make this shit up, you guys. Seriously. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Spirit, let's take a look at 3D needs, wants, desires, right? The influence of the situation. Let's see what's going on. Woo! Wheel of Fortune right off the bat, you guys. Good luck, right? Good karma. I feel like, honestly, your person is just in this energy of no longer wanting to be in this old cycle. This old cycle, okay? This old psycho cycle, right? The mind of maniacs, depression, not happy, right? Being mediocre, right? Not really having the things they want, need, dream, desire, yearn for, right? Just being blah, like this is no longer with them, right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Six of Swords coming through, right? Crossing the Three of Cups, okay? So Amy, this goes back to what we were talking about, you know, when you were asking, could this be internal? Yes, this could be internal. Bipolar type of internal damage, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like because we've had 3 cards like this, strong significance now, right? The Two of Cups twice sideways. What was it? The Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands, as well as the Princess of Swords, were both sideways as well. Again, I feel like this is, for some of you guys, like you, Amy, this would be just maybe internal conflict, anything like that. This can also be outer influence, friends, family, work. This can also be a karmic relationship, okay? So third parties to me is the third party. Doesn't matter if it's work, if it's a person, if it's a place, a thing. There's outer influence, period, okay? This is still that back and forth energy here, okay? It's like your person wants to take action towards you. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're clear here because ultimately they're not happy and they know this, right? Page of Swords energy. They want to communicate how, yes, they have trust in God. They have trust in the divine plan. They want to take action. They're very clear, but ultimately they're still a little saddened here. There's still some problems and fears mixed in with the Page of Swords. And it's not sadness and fear like that. It's sadness and fear because of the pain they've caused, right? And again, this totally explains the Nine of Swords energy, the staying up at night, the prisoner in their own head. In the 3D energy, though, it's like they know they don't want to be where they're at anymore, but ultimately they're still staying where they're at, okay? Wheel of Fortune, though, is good luck. So we're going to clarify these. I'm going to see if I can't pull a few more cards here, too, you guys. Spirit, let's get a few more cards. Judgment. Wow. Interesting. So I'm going to take all these. Yeah. Chariot in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Just not actually taking the action yet, right? You guys, in the 3D, your person's really struggling, okay? But the thoughts are there. They're getting it, right? They're understanding that they don't want to be in this thought process anymore. They're tired of the pain. They're tired of the despair. They're tired of the cruelty, okay? They're tired of the mental process. It's exhausting, okay? The good karma, regardless, is coming back to them, okay? Remember, Mercury retrograde kind of is all about, well, we're out of Mercury retrograde, right? My point is that I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mercury retrograde and what it's about, but Mercury goes retrograde every 10 years, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm still learning astrology, you guys. There's a lot of aspects of astrology, but in the past 10 years, all of the karma, whether it was good or bad, is coming back during Mercury retrograde. So I feel like that's what this good karma is. I feel like, honestly, this good karma is coming through for your person. And I feel like this good karma is that power of love, okay? I feel like they didn't acknowledge it before. And I feel like now that the awakening has taken place, they understand what it is because of the lack of. Now this good karma is going to start coming in because I feel like in the past 5 years, even though they've caused you a lot of pain, they've been working on themselves. They've been working on acknowledging their issues, taking accountability and responsibility. Okay, and that's why this good karma is coming through. Six of Swords energy in the reverse. Okay, this is about them wanting to take a trip, and what I mean by take a trip is a new journey. All right, they want to take a new ship out, new life, right? Create a new beginning. With the Six of Swords energy, though, in reverse, it's like they're not doing it. Okay, they're staying. It's like they've allowed the fears and the issues to stop them. Okay, it's not that they don't want to take this journey; they're just not doing it right now. Again, divine masculine is really, really staying up late. And I feel like, honestly, divine feminines aren't really doing it. I feel like a lot of my divine feminines are actually getting sleep. I feel like a lot of my divine feminines are really a lot more healthier than you guys have been in the past few months. I feel like there's been initiative with the divine feminine to really just take care, right? Take care of self here. Divine masculine, on the other hand, doesn't understand that yet, okay? Divine masculine is just starting to awaken to, again, that power of love that they don't have, okay? And so the sleepless nights right now is creating a lot of anxiety, burdens. And yes, although in the current energy, they do want to take action. In the dream state, they do want to take action. But in the 3D, they're still living in the Nine of Swords energy. They're still in the completion of things, but still living in that moment, in that energy, again, of ending the brutality, ending the cruel way of thinking, of all the pain they've caused you, all the pain they've caused themselves, and more importantly, the pain they're about to cause whatever situations have influenced them to stay separate, okay, from you. Page of Swords energy, again, is that energy of really just trusting in God, trusting in the divine plan of things, but understanding too that action needs to be taken. Communication needs to happen, okay? They know this. They do want to communicate with you here, okay? And they do want to take action. Again, it's just a little bit harder to manifest, okay? They do want to be clear with you, though, on the decision that wasn't made, okay? The actions that weren't taken. I do feel like, honestly, and it's weird because now the Seven of Wands is in reverse here. I feel like, honestly, they don't make a decision. Okay, when it comes to actually battling this out. I feel like it's weighing on them very heavy, and I feel like currently they're staying in this third-party situation, even though they know you're the Empress, okay, and the Empress is coming through here. We also have the Five of Swords, which talks about being defeated, but more importantly, mirroring each other, okay? Being defeated on both sides, and really strongly mirroring each other here. I do feel like in the 3D, what they want, though, what they need and what they desire, they actually desire this need to stay in this third-party situation, but they also desire to be with you. I feel like they're really back and forth. I feel like they have one foot in the third-party situation. Again, it doesn't have to be a third party. It can be anything. But I feel like, again, they're just really back and forth between this, whatever this interference is, okay, and you. They know they've created a lot of pain here, and they do want to take action. They do want to create with you, right? It's like they're trusting their intuition. They want to take action. They want you in their life. They know you're their counterpart. They're clear here. They do want to communicate with you. They know they didn't make a decision, and they know they're not currently making a decision, though, okay? This is going on currently in the 3D. They know they're not taking action. Let's see here. Let's clarify some of this here with the island time wellness and see what's going on. Actually, you know what? I want to know how they feel about you. I mean, clearly this is their 3D right now. Their 3D is a little bit more hectic, okay? But I have to show you because I think it's important for you to understand where they're currently at. Because yes, in this twin flame connection, of course, it's great to hear the things that you know you deserve and the things that are coming to you, okay? But it's also important to understand that the action that is being taken right now is a little bit stagnant. And it's not stagnant like you think, because this is still nines, this is still sevens, this is still ending things out. This is still willing to fight through the battles. This is still taking action and being clear. Again, it's just that there's still some challenges, there's still some issues, there's still some fear here. And ultimately this third, it's this back and forth energy between the Empress and this third party, okay? Whether, again, this third party is influence, whether it's an actual third party physical relationship, or whether it's just family, friends, right? Let's take a look at how they feel for you here. These little cards are so tiny. So I want to look at how they feel for you and get out of this 3D state here. Let's go ahead and take a look at how they feel for you. And then, of course, we'll look at what are the blockages and, of course, the possible outcome. Okay, so we're almost done here, you guys. Probably about 45 more minutes of this, and then we'll be done. A1 Queen, how are you? I don't know. Honestly, I think, Angel, it's because I was off for about a week or 2 weeks, and literally, like, my subscribers haven't moved. Like, I barely get any views. I think it's just because I hadn't been on for a while, so I'm not in the algorithm. So you guys definitely give me some thumbs up, some likes, some shares, and all that, and get this video in the algorithm for me. Angel, make sure that you hit notifications. And when you hit notifications, make sure it's checked to all too, you guys. That way you'll definitely get notified. And if you are checked to all and it didn't get notified, just understand that YouTube messes around sometimes. It is what it is. I think it's because they have just such a busy platform, right? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at how they feel for you here, all right? How are they really feeling for you deep down inside? How do they feel for you? Look at that strength card coming through, Leo energy already. They're still sleepless at night. But ultimately, you give them energy here. You give them the energy of strength, remember? Because they are in their ego. They were too strong. And so ultimately, your love comes in and makes them really weak, right? But you still give them strength when it comes to love. You give them strength in this separation. You are their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, their desires, right? You are what keeps them up at night. You are. They go within, right? I do feel like, honestly, sometimes they battle the difference between materialistic and God, right? I feel like sometimes they go through things and they get really trapped up in the 3D of things. We all do. We're all human, right? But I feel like in specific with your person, with Divine Masculine, and this isn't going to be for all of you guys, but for a few of you guys, this person gets so far in their ego that it's easier for them to almost hurt you and then go and run to something else, because then they don't have to feel the pain of not having you so much. Does that make sense? It's like that addiction. It's like making up for what they've destroyed, right? But they know that they want to manifest with you. They know they want to work hard for you. They feel that you also work very hard. And look, they're trusting their intuition here with High Priestess, okay? Strength. Two beautiful, beautiful cards, right? High Priestess, strength. Beautiful energy. All right, how do they feel about them, Spirit? How does Divine Masculine feel about Divine Feminine? Show me what I need to see. All right, let's take a look here. Spirit, show me what I need to see, please, when it comes to my Divine Masculines and how they feel for my Divine Feminines, please. You guys are making a lot of noise. There's that decision not made, right? The balancing not happening. Six of Wands. Six of Wands again. I do feel like, honestly, there's a lot of trusting their intuition and trusting in the divine thing, like the divine plan, but there's still a lot of issues when it comes to just communicating here. I feel like because of whatever's going on, they really can't communicate, but they want to communicate, okay? Because the Page of Wands wouldn't come through if they didn't want to communicate. Makes sense? It's coming through because they can't communicate. Wow, but look what's coming in. Eight of Wands, fast communication. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. Hopes, dreams, wants, needs, desires, all of it. The dreams, right? So they know the decision that wasn't made, right? They know this decision that wasn't made. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Again, with that third party, that outer influence, okay? I do honestly feel like there is competition for you guys, okay? And And I feel like, honestly, this competition has kind of, I feel like it's somebody you guys know, or maybe you have, wow, okay, I take that back. Wow. The Emperor and the Empress are on the table right now. It's beautiful energy. It really is. A lot going on. So they do want to communicate. I do really feel like, honestly, they want to communicate to you and tell you what this is that has had them distracted. I feel like, honestly, remember what I was telling you guys, when you took that love from them, they really had to realize really quickly what it was to be without that love. And so they've been working and getting their mind off of you with this Three of Pentacles energy, and we will clarify it, okay? This Three of Pentacles energy, though, is what has kept the Emperor and the Empress from having that connection, right? Because it's those problems and fears, and they know that, right? They know that there were illusions within the cups that they chose, whether, whatever this was with this third party. They understand that, and they want to communicate this to you. I feel like they know now. I feel like they've had an epiphany, and honestly, they feel urged to communicate with you and tell you this great idea, this great epiphany that came to them, right? They know that the decision that wasn't made was for a reason. They just didn't understand at that time why this decision wasn't made. I feel like, honestly, competition, some form of competition. And I'm really feeling like, honestly, this is how they feel for you. They feel like there's outer competition, okay? I feel like maybe they're seeing somebody comment on something of yours. There's some form of jealousy here, competition here with the Five of Wands. Yeah. They're afraid that if they don't take action with you, if they aren't clear with you, if they don't communicate with you, at least how they feel, that somebody else is gonna get you, right? They feel like there's someone else here. And they feel like if they don't make this decision, this competition's gonna win, right? So this makes them afraid to communicate with you, but at the same time, they want to communicate with you. With the Page of Wands here in reverse, they feel like they no longer want to be like adventurous. It's like, if they do want to be adventurous, they want to be adventurous with you. They don't want this outside competition anymore. They don't want to do any more of this third party relationships, karmic relationships, work. They want to focus on the connection with you. They want to communicate this to you really, really, really strongly here. They know that the work that they've been putting on in this third party situation actually brings the Emperor and the Empress closer together. They understand this. They understand that there are illusions within this third party, because this Seven of Cups is under the third party. Okay? We'll clarify too. Spirit, let's get a few more cards here. One more card, please, at least. One more card, Spirit. Yeah, Three of Swords, no longer being heartbroken, right? I do feel like, honestly, they do want to fix this. They understand that there were illusions between, it's like they didn't realize at the time that they were causing you pain. I feel like they, again, used this outer influence to get their mind off of the pain that they were causing you. It's like they put a Band-Aid on the cut and then just kind of let it heal and walked away from it. I feel like they never properly addressed it, so eventually those wounds open back up, and that's kind of what's going on here, right? It's like they're being hit in the head hard here with a hammer of the reality of what they've caused and the damage they've done, the illusions that they accepted in their life, the illusions that they made in their life. And so ultimately now it's like, now they know what they want, right? They understand this, and they understand that you're their Empress. They love you. They think you're beautiful. They want you. They're yearning for you. They're desiring to end this heartbreak. They no longer want you to be in sorrow. They don't want to be in sorrow here. They have a lot of love for you. I mean, the Emperor and the Empress is here. They know you're their counterpart. They just feel like there's competition. They feel like you're not going to want to take a new adventurous beginning with them, maybe because of all this pain, maybe because of all this hurt, maybe because they know that you know what they've been through, you know what they're going through, you know what they've done to you. They know that you can't stop thinking about them. They know, they feel this. They feel that you're stuck in this Three of Swords energy in the reverse. More importantly, though, they're in this. I do feel like, honestly, that stagnation that was coming through in the actual 3D is because of this as well. I think this is what's stopping both of you guys from actually progressing. The sadness that you are, hey, One Queen, how are you, my love? I do feel like this heartache, this is important that this Three of Swords is here at the end of this reading when it comes to how they feel for you. Because they know that you're hurt and you're stuck in this hurt and this pain. That you haven't fully grown out of this hurt and this pain. They feel like they've caused this pain, but more importantly, they know you're stuck in it. And I feel like this is a mirroring image. I feel like they're in this pain and sorrow, and they literally feel this pain and sorrow as well. And they keep thinking about what they've done to you, and it's creating pain and sorrow for themselves. And I feel like even in the third party situation, whether it's a karmic relationship, whether it's work, whether it's internal issues, I feel like honestly that weighs on them too. And because of that, now it's even more sadness and grief and despair and cruelty. But this is personal, in your thoughts kind of energy. Again, I feel like you guys are so wrapped up in your divine masculine that you can't actually expand and progress because you're thinking about, when is Emperor coming? When is my divine masculine coming? When is this going to happen? I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of missing them. I'm tired of wanting them. I'm wanting it to happen already, right? Where's the action? It's not going to happen that way. Same thing with the masculine energy. Masculine energy wants his Empress, right? He wants the creation, the birth. He wants all of this. But he cannot get this because, again, he's stuck here. This is stuck under the Emperor, right? This sadness he's caused you is stopping him from actually progressing. It's creating problems and fears. This hurt, because of this hurt right here, he's afraid that you're going to reject him. That you're not going to want to take a new adventurous beginning, that you're not going to want to communicate about creation, right? About birthing of a new relationship, of a new cycle, of passion. The Empress is here. They think you are beautiful. They think you are stunning. They think you are highly, highly intuitive. But again, they're afraid that because they never took the initiative, because they never made the decision, or because it's taken them so long to make this decision, they feel like that possibly their thought of this Emperor and Empress, right, you and them, is not real. They feel like maybe, just maybe, if they take this fast action and communicate with you, the illusions are going to come through and you're not going to be the Empress. Or better yet, divine masculine isn't the Emperor, right? That's the illusions within your divine masculine's energy. There's a lot of illusions within what they think love is right now. They're stuck in this pain and sorrow. They think about this pain. They think about this heartache. They think about this loss just as much as you do, divine femme, just as much as you do here. Spirit, anything else? Yeah, there's that. The Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're having a hard time between logic and emotion. The Knight of Cups is coming through though. So this is still them being your knight in shining armor. It's still coming through, okay? The Moon in reverse is coming through. They see the illusions, right? They know what has been illusions in this love. They understand. They know. They know that there's been illusions within the way they see this partnership between you and them. They understand there's illusions within the action they need to take. They know there's illusions within this thought process and how they think. They understand that they're restraining themselves. They understand that they are creating these illusions, right? But again, the Moon's here in reverse, which is telling me that they've released this blindfold. They're no longer in this blind state. I feel like they're coming out of this Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy now. This is why we saw the Ten of Swords twice, right? First in the reverse and now in the upright. Well, it's not on this spread, but in the 3D of things, you know, and even in the dream state, even in the current energy, there was a lot of ending the way they're thinking here. The Knight of Cups is, yeah, he's not the King of Cups, right? He's a little immature when it comes to love, but he takes action. Unfortunately, there's just illusions within this love. I feel like, honestly, right now, divine masculine has divine feminine way up on a pedestal. okay, and his thoughts. I mean, right now to him, you are the Empress, you are the High Priestess, you are the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Right now, you are luxury, okay, Divine Femme? Right now, you can't even fart and it turned him off, okay? There's nothing that you could do, well, in his mind state, okay? In his dream state, even in the states where he's working and he's thinking of you, there's nothing you can really do wrong, right? So the fears, just like with the Knight of Cups, I know my light's really bright, but okay, if I turn it sideways, you can see the white cup that's in front of him. You can barely see it in this position, you guys, but if I turn it just slightly to the side, you can see that cup, okay? I'm sorry, my lighting sucks really bad. So this is, the Knight of Cups takes action towards love, but that cup is still not quite visible. Like, he doesn't really know what that love is, but he knows that what you gave him in the past, he doesn't have. Even with what he's tried to replace that love with, it just doesn't quite compare, right? Nothing compares to you. But he still isn't sure what that cup is. He's still not sure, even though he knows that, yeah, the things he used to think were illusions are no longer illusions. Now he sees them, right? Now he knows what was in those cups, right? Now he knows that not everything that he wanted was actually what it was, right? The love he chose or the obsession he chose was just not the same thing that you could have given him, or the same thing you did give him. But there's still that white cup, right? The not knowing exactly what love is, right? Just knowing what love he doesn't have. Does that make sense? Let's clarify a few of these, and then we will look at what are the blockages and, of course, possible outcome. Hopefully within possible outcome, we'll be able to be a little bit more clear on what actions this person's going to take and when. I usually don't like to give a time frame, you guys, but with this energy, I'm feeling called to. So let's see what's going on here, right? With the Judgments. Spirit, what is the decision not made here? The Three of Cups. I feel like, honestly, your person knows that choosing whatever outer influence this is didn't bring happiness. And this person knows that. This person also knows the decision not made with you, period, has you focused on the love they give someone else, right? Doesn't matter if they have someone or not. Ultimately, you're thinking this, you're feeling this, you're thinking about them being with someone else, sharing a future with someone else. And I feel like this honestly holds you back as well. It really gets you, again, in that Three of Swords, right? Yeah, the Hierophant. But look, they know that they didn't make a decision. And when they didn't make this decision, honestly, Divine Femme, it's because they weren't being open-minded, okay? They were being very close-minded. Remember, they were really caught up in that egotistical, logical kind of, immature thinking, right? Too much thinking, not enough emotion. They weren't open-minded. They didn't celebrate with you. They didn't have a commitment with you. They chose to maybe possibly celebrate and be open-minded with someone else. And when they did, they ultimately didn't make a decision with you. They just made a decision with someone else. And ultimately it leaves them in a, Seven of Pentacles, right? I feel like, honestly, they worked really hard on whatever this was in this third party situation. Again, outer influence, inner influence, doesn't matter, but things weren't manifested, right? The decision not made too, it ultimately hurt you because it's the Six of Swords energy, right? It's like they thought they were ultimately earning something when they walked away from you, when they didn't make that decision with you. They felt like they were taking action and they were going to earn something else, and ultimately it fails on them, right? Everything they worked hard for starts falling apart. And that's when the illusions start to be seen, right? The illusions start to be revealed. I feel like they want to take action here with the Six of Swords. They want to have earned success on the decision that wasn't made, okay? Yeah. It's like they know that what they chose over you was not right. What they chose over you did not bring them happiness. What they chose over you, the decision they didn't make with you, they want to earn it. They want to earn it this time. It's like this separation has created this open-minded part of them that they've never witnessed, they've never understood, they didn't know what intuition was, much less what a twin flame journey was. And I still feel like they don't even understand a twin flame journey. However, maybe they'll be watching the divine feminine to the divine, excuse me, I cannot talk tonight. Divine feminine to the divine masculine reading tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm feeling an energy of them not really knowing what this is, but something inside them is telling them that you are the one, that you are their counterpart, that you are not the illusion that they thought you were. Somehow this one thing that made them feel weak, right? Your love. The one thing that made them feel weak, somehow with you being gone, they really started to realize that they were really a lot weaker than they thought they were without you. Does that make sense? It's like your separation, your no communication, your time apart has made them grow and become stronger emotionally. That's pretty sick. That's pretty dope. That's actually really beautiful. Let's take a look at this fast action, right, Spirit? What is the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort? Yeah, they're coming in to communicate with you really fast, right? They're going to communicate with you here about how they were unstable with you, how they didn't put any work into your relationship. They're going to tell you why here. They seriously are here, right? Nine of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty, Four of Pentacles. I feel like they're honestly really wrapped up in this energy of holding on to the things that they've let go of because of what they've gone through, okay? Again, here's that Nine of Swords energy. So now we have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. They're definitely taking a step forward here, okay? Again, remember, they're going to communicate how they feel weak. Look, the string card in reverse. I can't make this shit up, you guys. They're going to communicate this, right? They're going to put an ending. And I feel like they're going to let their walls down here. And I feel like they're going to communicate to you about how you made them feel weak. Yeah, look, the Two of Cups energy. They're going to communicate to you of how they know that you are their counterpart. The Emperor, the Empress is here. The Two of Cups, the Strength card. I mean, shit, you guys. Lord of Unstable Effort, right? The things that they weren't stable for, right? The lack of consistency, the not being there, the not staying there. Eight of Pentacles, right? Manifesting, working really hard, being very prudent here, okay? King of Swords energy in reverse. The things I feel like, honestly, this is death to ego. Anytime I see the King of Swords in the reverse, this is like that death to ego. Yes, the King of Swords is a good person, okay, on the positive side, but on the negative side, the King of Swords can be very egotistical, right? Usually when I see the King of Swords in the reverse, that's what it means to me. That is that egotistical person, that person that is stuck, right? They're going to communicate this to you. They're going to communicate to you that they were really stuck in their ego here. They were really weak when it came to emotions because, again, that unstableness happened because you made them feel weak. So you made them unstable in this weird egotistical way. Okay, does that make sense? It's like, again, because you made them feel weak, it made them feel like they were unstable. And because they felt unstable, they ran. They ran because you made them weak. You made them vulnerable here. They're coming to communicate this with you. Wow. They're also going to communicate to you how they understand that they didn't trust in the divine process, the divine scheme. I feel like, again, remember I was telling you in that dream state, someone's spoken to them in this dream state, okay? Again, whether this was ancestors coming in, angel, or just them talking to a black face. I don't know what this dream was, but I feel like, honestly, they have gone in a lot and asked God about you many times. You know, is she the one? Why do I have this energy attachment to her? Why am I still dreaming about her? Why can't I let her go? The Hermit in reverse tells me that they didn't trust God for a long time in this situation, that they trusted the outer influence. Okay. The third party that keeps coming through, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Again, I feel like this is friends influencing them, work influencing them, inner conflicts, a whole bunch of shit. Okay. They're going to communicate this to you. The Two of Swords. I feel like, honestly, that they're going to communicate to you what their blockages were here. They're going to communicate to you with the Two of Swords in reverse how it was very hard for them to have long term and be stable because they weren't peace. Like there was no balance within them, because remember, when you made them have emotions that they weren't comfortable with, when you made them feel some type of way and they didn't understand what that was, because again, you messed with the player, right? You knocked the player off the pedestal, right? You made the king a peasant. So it hit him in the worst way. And so, and it's weird because I'm hearing Spirit say they didn't do it in an evil way. This is why you're still holding on so tight, because this is what makes you the twin flame connection. This person didn't hurt you physically or mentally like that. What hurt you was not having this person. It wasn't that this person told you you're a piece of shit, you're useless, they don't love you. Matter of fact, they never communicated any emotions with you. And so for the longest time, Divine Femmes, you've held on because of this, because you've never had them tell you, hey, look, I love you, or I don't love you. And I don't mean like that. Like if you guys were in a connection, obviously you said I loved you and you didn't, or I love you or whatever, but I'm talking about ultimately not having it, right? Not having the connection, not having this person. I feel like they're going to communicate to you about how they know that peace will be restored when you guys are back in union. They feel peaceful when they're with you. They know that by not trusting God, not trusting the divine thing, like the divine process, that's what makes them unsure. That's what makes everything unpeaceful, unbalanced, right? But the Two of Cups is here in the upright. Before it was sideways. They've made the decision to communicate how they know that you're their counterpart. Again, Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress. Yeah. This is pretty heavy energy, very heavy energy. All right, Spirit. How does the Emperor feel about my Empress? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me the blockages between the Emperor and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sword and the Rose, right? Mental clarity when it comes to love and emotions, okay? This is being sure, having that revelation. Remember I told you I feel like this person had an epiphany? That's what this card is. This card is also significant of, it's very similar to the Queen of Swords energy, right? It's understanding that you deserve better, or what it is that you want, you deserve. It's being clear on what it is that you want because of the struggle, the issues, the problems, the challenges, yada, yada. You get where I'm going. More importantly, though, that sword's there to protect you, to create boundaries so that when this person comes back, they can't take from you like they did before, okay? Because again, remember you guys, I state this all the time. If you open up your doors and you say everything's for free, it doesn't matter. It could be the best person you've ever met in your life. It could also be the shittiest person you've ever met. Both people will take everything from you. Because again, if anything's for free, people will take it. It'd be just like if you came to me and said, hey, you know what? I'm completely free. You can take all of my emotions. Well, yeah, I'm going to take your emotions because it'll make me feel good. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me you love me. I will sit there and eat that shit up. Okay. I will take every ounce of it out of you because it feels good. Of course. That's what that sword and rose is. Girls, get off the stairs. Stop watching me. It's very awkward. These kids, they act like they're girls. They're 10. They're whispering. I can hear them. I have twin girls. Did you brush your teeth and your hair? Are you sure? Did you put deodorant on? Okay. Oh, just you? Okay. Sorry, you guys. So I'm asking here what's going on as far as the blockages. You know, how does Emperor feel about Empress, right? How does the Divine Masculine feel about, wow, about the Divine Feminine? We have I like you and love, okay? Clearly lots of emotions here, how the Emperor feels about the Empress, including Heart with Key. Okay, so the reason this is coming out is because Divine wants me to tell you that no matter what, Divine Feminines, you have to understand you have this man's heart. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? This person not only loves you, they like you, okay? And the difference between love and like is, yes, you can love someone, but you can also hate to be around them, okay? This is like that annoying cousin that you can't really stand, but you love them, and if anybody talks shit about him, you're there to back them up, right? That's what I like you is like. I'm sorry. That is what love, that unconditional love is like. That's no matter the negatives, the positives, the worst, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? It's loving them unconditionally. It's if they get into a wreck and vegetable state, you're there to take care of them. That's that unconditional love, right? Which is great to have. That is ultimately the love you want. But it's nice when your person likes you too. Because you guys are friends, you enjoy life together, you live together, you experience together, you grow together. You want to have fun. You want to have conversations and actually have open-minded conversations. That's what that I like you card's about. That is the connection that twin flames have, right? That is soulmate connections, yes, can sometimes be this, but twin flame connections really have the like and love down, okay? Again, it's lovers and friends. But Spirit wants me to tell you, look, you have Divine Masculine's heart. This is your twin flame. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So what are the blockages, right? Separation. The separation is a blockage, right? Clearly it's a blockage, but more importantly, because of the sadness the separation is causing. Remember, Three of Swords energy, sadness and sorrow, really blocking your mind state, okay? Unsure of the future, thinking about you, yearning, missing you, sadness. That's what the separation is about. So it's not that the actual physical separation is the blockage. It's you thinking about that separation and the emotions that separation creates that is the blockages. And this goes for both of you guys, okay? But this is me asking what is keeping the Empress from the Emperor, okay? What is blocking the Emperor? Three of Swords in reverse. The axe, the breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, okay? Remember what I told you, this person feels like because of what they've done to you, that they're still in this energy of not even understanding how you've held on this long. This is why they know you unconditionally love them. They've never had that love, okay? And I feel like they haven't even had that love from their family. This is why this ending, this axe, this breakup is here. Because this separation is what is teaching Divine Masculine how to stop patterns, how to not abandon things. Girls, calmate. Sorry, you guys. Y'all can't hear them because I have a good microphone, but I can hear them, and it's like they're intentional. You know, girls, when they're being all catty, that's what they're doing. They're intentionally doing things on the stairs. I promise you, I'm not making shit up. They're over there like, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. My point is, though, is that this separation for the Emperor is the growth, is the expansion. Without this separation, it's like a baby chickie in an incubator, right? The separation is the incubator. And of course, Divine Masculine is the chickie, right? that egg's not going to hatch or that baby chickie's not going to grow unless it has the perfect amount of warmth for the perfect amount of time. Think of the divine plan as the incubator, right? It's like this separation is actually what is creating this person to realize that they abandoned you. Maybe you're not the only person they abandoned. You know, maybe them not speaking to you, the silent treatment creates more issues. I feel like they have to go through this so that they understand that there's a pattern. Again, twin flame connections are always like this, right? This is that ghost. This is that person that's hit or miss. This is tag, you're it, and then nothing. That's what this emotion is. This person has to go through it. Divine masculine has to go through this separation. Without the breakup, without the separation, your person cannot stop the pattern, okay? It's all about healthy choices, right? This is for you and for them, more importantly right now for the Emperor. You have to understand, this is why I said pray for your Emperor. They're going through a lot. They're going through a lot mentally, okay? They're going through a lot with a third-party situation. They're going through a lot with the thoughts in their head about future, past, pain they've caused you, pain that they've caused themselves, you know, self-sabotaging. Just, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of emotions. I feel drained, and I haven't even hit 3 hours, okay, into this reading. I feel drained because it's like my heart is heavy. I have a headache. But for some reason, in the beginning of the reading, I couldn't communicate right, but now I can. It's actually really beautiful because, again, it's your person making healthy choices when it comes to self, but more importantly, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to love. And this is those healthy choices in both. I feel like before they never made healthy choices in love. I feel like, again, you were a gift from God that awoken them to what love could be, what love was. And again, they didn't fully understand what that love was until you were gone. Self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. You guys, you know me. I'll give you these divine DM to DM, twin flame readings, and then I'll turn around and follow up with a shadow reading. And that's exactly what I'm going to do Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to give you guys shadow readings. We're going to do a shadow reading from divine masculine to divine feminine and divine feminine to divine masculine on Tuesday. The reason for that is so that, of course, you have the perfect balance of good and bad, right? It's not all sugar drops and gumdrops or sugar lollipops and gumdrops, okay? Yes, you're going to drop that sucker on the fucking ground, okay? It's going to get dirt and hair on it. It's the reality of it. Not everything is what it is expected to be, okay? That's why this card is so important. The shadow work lowers the expectations and creates reality with expectation. Again, that perfect harmony, that perfect balance, the light and the dark, right? The twin flames, the balance. Without this separation, without this breakup, without the pain caused to you, without the pain caused on them through other things that they chose or mistakes that they made, they understood what love was, what you gave them. They know because they dream about you. They stay up late at night thinking about you and thinking about the pain they've caused you. We saw this in the dream state back and forth. They lived with heavy burdens on the way they treated you. And more importantly, knowing that you were their counterpart, but just afraid, very afraid, because they're afraid of the rejection. But again, we already saw it. They don't care. Even if you do reject them, they don't care. They're going to take action here. They're going to communicate. It's divine timing, though. I'm going to try to get some more clarification on timing here, but let's take a look at, see what else we can get here, okay? Oh, girl, you know I'm on those shadow readings. Hi, Roots of Wellness. How are you? Angel Wicker, that's crazy, chick. 20 years. That is a long time to be dealing with the twin flame journey. But that's how twin flame journeys are. Most of them are. All right, Spirit, let's get a little bit more possible outcome, please. Show me what I need to see. We have keys on a ring, so there are options. many options, many decisions. Remember, that's not necessarily third party, because remember I told you there's a lot of thoughts that your person has on their mind. That's the many options. That's the many, remember, in their head, there's so many options that they're having a hard time on just grabbing one, focusing on one, and taking that action, right? Actually manifesting it. Cupid's arrow at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this happens because of everything going on, right? In the universe, in the world, all the placements, just everything. Pandemic. Again, that pandemic has forced a lot of us to realize what it is that we're doing in our lives, where it is that we want to go, because the fear of ending, the fear of not having opportunity to say you love someone or to have a connection because of just everything going on. That's kind of what this energy is. But this Cupid arrow, I feel like, again, that epiphany happened, that awakening took place, and out of nowhere, Cupid shot that bow at the divine masculine, all right? Confirmation, you guys. Twin flames. Okay. There's no making this bullshit up. This is it. This is real. There's over 84 cards or 72 cards in this deck, and we only have 10 on the table. Twin flames. Okay. The chaser's coming through. Okay. Codependency. We know this. This person ran from you. There was no hiding that. Okay. Very interesting, though. We do have that unconditional love coming through. Okay, the kisses. This love's always here. This love's not going anywhere. I feel like this person never expressed, divine masculine never fully expressed this, but divine masculine has always loved you. And I feel like, okay, I'm hearing this very loud. For one of you at least, maybe a few of you guys, for sure one of you, Spirit's telling me that it's like he asked you, like, do you love me? Say it. And you never said it because you were afraid you wouldn't hear it back. And Divine's telling me, Spirit's telling me that he would have answered you back. And I feel like because you made him weak, it was like he needed you to say it first. But I still felt like it would have still played out the same way. So just understand that even if you had said that you loved this person, I don't know, something about this love, not speaking of saying you actually love each other. I don't know who that's for, but that was for somebody. But that this options, going back to the options, this is, again, what I was telling you. So many thoughts, right? So many thoughts, again, of the third party influence, internal influence, or outer, doesn't matter. Job, home, tradition, future goals, expansion, the hurt, the love, with you, the hurt and love with self. There's a lot of options. So this keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I don't feel like this is current energy. I feel like this is past tense energy. I feel like not only is this past tense energy, but this is still that energy of just a lot of shit on their mind. There is competition though. And I do feel like, honestly, with the problems and fears that divine masculine is having, divine masculine is a little bit afraid that you have other options. Divine masculine doesn't have communication with you, and this could be what's pushing divine masculine to take action when it comes to communication, because they don't know if you're in a relationship. They don't have communication with you. Maybe you guys have blocked them on social media, or maybe you guys just don't have your shit on public. I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like divine masculine doesn't really know a whole lot about you guys. And I'm not talking about know a whole lot like about you, but like about your life currently, right? What was I saying? Clock needs time, needs to take time, right? Everything within time. In cycles, time to heal, progress. You guys, we've been talking about this a long time, and this comes through in a lot of my readings from shadow work to now, okay? Look, twin flame connections like this, doesn't matter if you're 60 years old, 40 years old, 30 years old, you feel the love even when you're in separation. This is why you're sad. This is why you can't stop thinking about this person. Twin flame connections never go away. This person feels your love, feels not the full. I feel like this person is like very assertive. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Maybe not even assertive. This person, this divine masculine, the energy I'm feeling right now does not care if you say no. This person's going to take action. Straight up. This is a twin flame connection, like from her. Who is that? All these kids, you guys. I gotta hop off here. This has been a long reading. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a divine feminine to divine masculine. So that is for my men out there, right? Ladies, I am going to get on tomorrow for you guys too. We're going to do another kind of, not extended reading, but we're going to go a little bit further. There's some specific questions I want to ask when it comes to the twin flame journey. So the reading I'm going to give you guys tomorrow is going to be more focused on divine guidance when it comes to this twin flame connection, because clearly you can get readings like this all over YouTube all day, every day. Okay. The energy is the energy. This is the energy. A lot of twin flame connections are coming back together. A lot of twin flame energies are growing and expanding. And once divine feminine as well as divine masculine understands that this heartbreak is what actually stagnates, right? Procrastinates the connection. This is when these connections are really going to take off. So as long as you're waiting around for communication, this connection is never going to happen. You have to literally move on with your life and grow and expand individually so that this connection can come together, okay? So again, we're going to be looking at a higher perspective. We're going to be looking at the third perspective, okay? Me looking at both of you guys, right? So that you guys can understand from a divine 5D perception of the 3D. What's going on with the journey? Where are you guys at? What are your real blockages? How do you feel about each other? How are you guys going to grow together? How do you actually unite? That's the kind of things that we're going to look at, okay? So this is going to be more, not tomorrow, I'm sorry, this is going to be more tomorrow, okay? On Monday, we're going to dab into the shadows, okay? The shadows, I go really deep with shadows. Shadow readings, I have brought back, you guys. I really tap into trigger warnings, okay? I tap into insecurities, issues, you know, the shit basically that is stopping you from growing as an individual, the things that stop you from healing, you know, the issues, the real big issues, the mental issues that we face on the daily that actually stop us from having full abundance, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I do want to pull a few more cards for overall advice from Spirit, okay? We already had the beginning advice, okay? But I do want to get just a few more messages from Divine, okay? I do feel like with this kind of energy, especially with divine masculine wanting to communicate the wrongs that he has made with you, definitely understanding that this person is your twin flame. The twin flames are coming through here. But more importantly, understanding that this separation is what the twin flame journey is about. It's these separations that create the twin flame, okay? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. I did shuffle and set intention off of camera with most of my decks. I just shuffled a little bit more on camera for you guys because I haven't been shuffling a whole lot, okay? So let's go ahead and get a few cards. Overall advice, Spirit, when it comes to this twin flame journey and connection, please, for my divine feminines. Overall, please, energy, overall messages, advice, ancestor, spirit guides, guardian angels, show me what I need to see, please. I think that was way too many cards. Yeah, way too many cards, you guys. Sorry about that. Spirit, let's just get a few cards, please. Spirit, messages for my divine feminines, please. Overall messages, words of advice, please, for my divine feminines. Show me what I need to see, please, Spirit. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. I feel like something else flipped over in here, you guys. Maybe not. Let's go with one more, Spirit. Let's get one more card, please. One more card, please. Overall advice. Yes. Let me look at the times really quick, JC, honestly, because I was trying. I know I haven't really been on very consistent here lately, you guys. Let me pull out my time. Let's see. Sunday, I'll be going live between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Honestly, it'll probably be more like 1. I'll go 1 to 3, you guys, okay? So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay, Texas time, you guys. From 1 to 3, I'll be going live. Like I said, we're going to look at divine, this twin flame journey from a higher perspective, okay? Spirit, one more card, please, when it comes to overall advice for my divine feminine. I'm going to take them, okay? All right, we have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. I feel like this is your connection just in general, right? Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Very beautiful energy. This is why we're going to be doing that reading tomorrow. And then we also have empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Okay? That's what you're doing with this here. Yes, this sadness and pain hurts. Yes, it is yours somewhat. But I also feel like you're honestly feeling the pain that your person's going through because you guys are twin flames. You're picking up on the same energy. I feel like you've already gone through this pain. And I don't feel like this pain you'd be going through if your person wasn't going through it. So I feel like, honestly, this is what Spirit's telling you. Spirit's telling you that the reason you're going through the feels again is because your person's going through it. And you have to understand that you can't really be in it and be stuck in it because it's not yours. You've already gone through this pain, femme, okay? You've already gone through this heartache. You've already gone through this depression. You cannot allow it to consume you and stop your growth and your expansion because it's not yours. It's his to fill. Let him fill it. You've already felt it, okay? Let him awaken. Let him realize how much he needs you and loves you. That's what this is. Again, I do feel like you guys have traveled this journey. This is that twin flame connection. That's how the twin flames always work. Every life after another, you guys go through this. Harley, stop it. My kids and my dog are all messing up tonight. Again, the call in your support. I feel like, you have to remember your ancestors are always with you. Divine's always with you. Divine's within you. You can call in support. You always can. Anytime you have a question, remember, don't seek the answers in the 3D world. Go within. Go within and listen. Listen to your dreams. Remember your dreams. Keep a notebook by your bedside. Jot down the dreams you have. You keep a notepad in your car, and when you have a weird feeling or some thought that pops into your mind, write it down. I feel like, honestly, Divine has been with you. Divine has been telling you. Divine has been showing you things, and I feel like you forget them because you're not reminded by them. Again, I feel like the answers you seek are in here. And I feel like you've gotten these answers over and over again. And I feel like you're kind of just forgetting about them. But again, Earth. Earth is so important here. Remembering that, yes, you are human, okay? And yes, the world is your home. But you are not of it. Your soul is not your body. Your body is restricted. Your body is limited. Your mind and your soul is not. Your mind comes from the 5D, from the energy, right? From divine. Somebody asked me, what was my idea of what death was and how would it look like and how would it feel? And honestly, it was probably kind of the most surreal yet the most scary question that I had actually answered. I've actually thought about this over and over again, and I truly feel like when our bodies die, not our soul, because our soul never dies, I do feel like our energy goes into the white abyss. I feel like our energy is just kind of bouncing around until finally it lands into a body again. I believe in reincarnation very deeply, as much as I believe in all religion. I believe all religion is connected in some way, shape, or form. I believe we all come from one creator, on earth anyways, as human beings. I believe when God stated there are many gods, that he did not mean here on earth. But I feel like we are so limited to the earthly possessions that we just we can't expand outside of the world. We can't expand out of earth. But this is what this card's about. This is you understanding that your soul is not from earth. Yes, you're human. And that is the hardest part to learn, is to be human, because we're not human. Well, yes, our bodies are. I probably confused you even more. My point is that our energy is not earthly. Our energy is 5-dimensional. Our energy is open-minded. Our energy is sure. Our energy is accurate. Our energy trusts intuition and understands where we come from and what our purpose is. Our purpose is not for us. Our purpose is for him, right? For the creator. Our paths are meant to cross with certain people so that we change people's lives for the better. Just like this twin flame connection. This person didn't know what love was. Divine masculine didn't know what love was until you stepped into their life and walked out. Whether they chose to push you away or you walked away it doesn't matter. The point is that the separation has created this awakening. Just remember, Spirit's telling you, make sure to remember that you're not, yes, you are here on earth and it is your home, but you are not part of it. You are a star seed. I feel like you've been getting hits and you've been having things pull you a certain way or take you a certain way. I do feel like you have been taking on the emotions as an empath from your divine masculine. I feel like you have been depressed because divine masculine's depressed. But again, it's not yours to carry. You've already hurt. You've already gone through this pain. You've grown. Stay growing. Stay strong and allow this person to hurt. Okay? It's as simple as that. I know you don't want them to. This is why I said pray for them. Okay? Pray for them. Pray for them to be strong, to find the answers that they need, right? And pray for no matter what the outcome is between you and him, that everything is good for him, okay? And for you. Pray for yourself too. There's nothing wrong for praying for you and your loved ones, all right? All right, with that being said, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, where again, we're going to take a look at this situation from a higher perspective, okay? So we're going to really focus more on the shadows of the twin flame journey, okay? Not the shadows of you or the shadows of the divine masculine, but the shadows of the journey between you two, okay? All right. I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And again, I'll be going live again as well. Tomorrow, we're going to do the divine feminine to the divine masculine. So if you ladies want to check it out and see how it hits your emotions and how you actually feel for this divine masculine, definitely check it out. It is going to be more aimed to the divine masculines because I do have men, all right, that actually watch these videos, you guys. And you never know, one of your divine masculines could be watching my videos, okay? So with that being said, again, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed, blessed be, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Love you. Bye.